Hey, what's up? This is Brian with Radical Prep. We're doing an authentic question for the new March 2016 SAT. This comes from the College Board website. It's a data analysis question. Let's take a look. A researcher places two colonies of bacteria into two petri dishes that each have an area 10 square centimeters. After the initial placement of bacteria at time 0, the researcher measures and records the area covered by the bacteria in each dish every 10 minutes. The data for each dish were fit by a smooth curve as shown above, where each curve represents the area of a dish covered by bacteria as a function of time in hours. Which of the following is a correct statement about the data above? All right, that's a mouthful. If you haven't fallen asleep after reading that, I give you a lot of credit. First thing I do, when I tell my students to do, is look at the axes. What are we dealing with here? Looks like the left side is the area covered in square centimeters, and the right side is time in hours. So if you just think about this, you probably got some petri dish, and bacteria is growing and is expanding and expanding and getting bigger and bigger after a certain amount of time. And initially it said we had 10 square centimeters that we're dealing with. So 10 centimeters squared is the dish size. Okay, so let's take a look at the growth of each one of these. Looks like dish 1 is growing way faster. And let's take a look at our answers. Let's see what we got here. At time 0, both dishes are 100% covered by bacteria. Well, at time 0, which is here, they're both, looks like dish 1 is 1 centimeter squared covered, and this is 2 centimeters squared covered. So no, they're not. If they were 100% covered, there'd be 10 centimeters covered. They'd be up there. It's not the case. All right, at time 0, bacteria covers 10% of dish 1. Well, dish 1 is at 1, and 1 is 10% of 10. And dish 2 is 20% covered. Well, it's at 2. Dish 2, right? 2 out of 10 is 20%. So this is good so far. Let's just check the other ones. At time 0, dish 2 is covered with 50% more bacteria than dish 1. I'll just put this here because we think this is the correct answer. Time 0, dish 2 is covered with 50% more than dish 1. Well, 50% more than dish 1. What's 50% more than 1? 50% is 1.5, right? That's 50%. So 1.5. So no, that's not right. For the first hour, the area covered by dish 2 is increasing at a higher average rate than dish 1. No, we said that dish 1 is growing way faster, right? Look at the slope of that curve. It's growing way fast. So that's it. Choice B. So again, if you want to get these questions right, read them slowly. Try not to get overwhelmed. And before you answer anything, just look at your axes and get a sense of what the heck is going on. And take a look at your growth. Know which one is growing faster, slower, and just get a sense in general of what's going on. All right, I hope that helped. If you need any more help with the SAT, check out more of my videos.